Okay, I must let the hype settle. I must let the hype settle. It will calm down. It will eventually leave. Um, I mean, seriously, the hype that I have for episode 4 of ReZero that I'm about to review for you guys and girls. This episode was awesome. You know, I don't think I expected this episode to be this awesome. I don't think I expected this episode to play out the way it did, and yet here it goes, playing out in such a great manner that I was left speechless by the ending, because the ending is really a big cliffhanger. But I'm gonna talk first about the episode, why I liked it, what's kind of what happened in case you guys missed it, or if you haven't seen it yet. Like always, I'm gonna leave some things spoiler free, because honestly, you know, if you are one of those people that watch reviews first before watching an episode, because trust me, I know you might not think it's possible, but there are a lot of people who do it. You know, I'm not going to spoil the whole episode for you. And also, if you've seen the show already, you know what was great about it. You know that. So I'm not, you know, I'll leave those little kind of key moments here and there. But I am going to spoil the ending. I'll tell you that right now, because I have to. So we have Subaru waking up in an unfamiliar area, which is this weird manor type thing. And after walking around for several minutes, he finds the first character that he's introduced to, which is this kind of lowly little doll-like girl who, you know, she doesn't like Subaru right off the bat. You know, and I can't blame her, because Subaru is kind of obnoxious in many ways of his antics and stuff like that. She doesn't like him right off the bat, has issues with him here and there, but you know, she made some nonetheless. So we got our first character. When Subaru wakes up after going back to sleep again, he meets another set of characters, which are actually very prominent also in the opening sequence. Two maid-like girls that speak each other's sentences, kind of in a way sometimes. And these two are Rem, and I forgot the other one, so don't kill me, comments. I forgot the other girl's name. I apologize. But these two are very, very interesting, and I could see them being very specific for the show, and very plot specific especially. So Subaru is essentially now just walking around. He's getting used to being in this kind of manner. We presume that a day has passed, or a little bit less than a day. You know, he re-sees Puck and Amelia from before. Puck, I'll tell you right now, probably one of the cutest scenes with Puck right here was where he actually took Puck and started like messing with the hair and all that, and messing with the fur and stuff like that. It was really cute. It was funny. It really put like a very nice lighthearted spin on, I think, just the show in general, after we've gotten so much creepy, messed up moments here and there of, you know, action and disturbing kind of rewinds in time and stuff like that. Now, we meet another big prominent character very midway through the show, whose master, I think his name is, yeah, he's the Lord of the Manor, Roswell L. Mathers. And he looks like a clown. That's actually how Subaru introduces him. Like, he thinks, oh, this is a clown. This must be a clown. You know, you guys have a clown here? That's pretty cool. Lo and behold, he's actually, you know, a bigwig in the manor. But he actually bows down to Amelia, because Amelia has higher class rank than he does. So that's kind of funny, you know, even though he's the owner of the mansion, or maybe just one of the owners of the mansion, you know, it's like, wow, you know, you're bowing down to a girl who essentially is there for some reason. But we do learn a little bit more about the actual pendant / emblem that she had with her. And we learn that actually signifies a very specific trait that you could actually do, in the sense that you can take a class for, like, not class, but actually a test for being a higher up, like, I don't want to say king, but more so like that type of level, maybe a lord level. So, you know, she lost that thing, and so Subaru actually goes, hey, you know, I really deserved a better reward than what I got, you know. And, you know, they all actually realize that. And so Subaru asks, probably one of the, well, not asks, but probably wants one of the dumbest things ever, but I give him, I guess, some credit to a point, because he's not a freeloader. He goes, he wants to be working at the mansion. So he asks that his wish is he works at the manor. Simple as that. Several days of training, several days of intense stuff happens, and, you know, various comedic kind of scenes here and there. You know, Subaru's getting accustomed to it, if not getting tired by it. On the very near end of the show, you know, it seems like him and Amelia are really hitting it off, not per se in a personally romance kind of way, but right now maybe close to getting to that point. And, you know, he asks her into town later on. She goes, you know what, yeah, we'll go to town after I'm done with my studies and after you're done with work. And so that was really nice. It was a touching scene. Now get ready, folks, because here's where the show almost like, it became almost like sad. I almost felt sad, really, really sad during this part. When Subaru wakes up again after having a long night's sleep, he wakes up to, you know, the two maid girls going, well, our guest appears to be confused. Now, he doesn't fully understand why they're calling him guest, but what you can see already kind of happening is you see him wearing his clothes from the very first day here. And then the shocking image of his hands, which were cut up because of all the training and all the stuff he's been doing for the housework and working in the manor, have been restored. And they're back to normal. So we clearly see he went back in time again. Now, why did this happen? What's going on here exactly? You know, I'll be honest with you. I could make 1,001 guesses. I could say that maybe he has to do something very specific. You know, maybe that's the whole point why he's there in the first place. And thus he didn't kind of fulfill that role. Thus he was repeated in time. Because if you think about it, he wasn't repeated all the way back into the merchant time period, which was before. He's actually more so back still again back in the manor. So that must be like a checkpoint. So most likely, in the several days that he's been there working in the manor, you know, kind of getting a feel for every the characters all there, he must have missed something that was going to happen and failed to prevent it or not. Now, we can already say though that there are some things that the Lord of the Manor is already seemingly kind of trying to do. It looks like he's trying to make a spy out of Subaru, but I'm not gonna really go into too much into detail. If you want to see that, you know, you still watch the episode. If not, you know what I'm talking about with the whole concept that he is doing something behind the scenes. We don't know exactly what that is, but it looks kind of menacing. It looks menacing. But overall, this episode was great. It was a great episode. I loved it. I really felt that it was everything I was expecting from this episode, but even more so done in a way that I wasn't expecting, if that makes any sense. I'm saying right now, ReZero is definitely one of my top, 3 for the show season so far. Kisniver is great too. ReZero though, it's like a neck and neck battle between these two. Like for me, these two are like the top of the chain in terms of the spring animated lineup that we have this year. But what are your thoughts so far? What do you guys think of ReZero episode 4? I would love to know in the comments below. Please tell me. Please comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video, all the usual jazz. As always, guys, I'll talk to you later in the next review. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.